They come out and they say, only the first 100 people are getting a wristband. And we're like, only 100? Like, there's easily at least 1,000 people in this line.
Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Jaclyn. I've seen some weird shit over these past few weeks, but this goes against the laws of the beauty community. And I quote, real question, the drama channels hate the beauty community so much, but would they have any content or make any money if we didn't exist? Getting mad and coming for drama channels, spending too much time online, uploading her next Instagram selfie, or hell knows what's more important than meeting up with your fans hours after the allocated time for a meet and greet that you and Morphe organised. Also, girl need to invest in a thesaurus and learn some new nouns, because we're getting sick of you throwing around the term money, honey. Swag don't pay the bills in 10 years, especially when you're too swagalicious for your fans and make them wait hours, days even, to meet your lazy ass that turns up whenever it pleases. Morphe. Giving your employees false information to pass on to fans whilst they wait hours, days even, in line to meet Lord Jaclyn. However, fans are now coming out and voicing their opinions on the situation, and they ain't happy, girl. So is Jaclyn just going to ignore all the complaints about her meet and greet and push it to the side? Or is she going to try and push our attention into another direction by saying something new right around the corner to keep her fans at bay? Well, she can't, because her fans have come to YouTube to expose everything that really went down at the meet and greet. Oh, but it's all hot cross buns and Easter eggs when Jaclyn Hill is resurrected from the vault. Jesus Christ, these people know how to run a fucking makeup party, don't they? Morphe being cheap and giving out small packages whilst fans wait to meet Jaclyn. Now, a gorge girl by the name of Unbroken Babe here on YouTube recently shared her experience of the meet and greet. She got up at 3:30 a.m. to start her makeup routine and get ready for the meet and greet Jaclyn Hill and Morphe were having. Her and her mum drove all the way from a faraway land like lots of other people attending the meet and greet, just to be told at 9 a.m. the first 100 people in line would be the only ones that would actually be meeting Jaclyn Hill, which left the other 900 people standing in line for hours like, girl, what do we do? It was almost like a recreation of TanaCon, girl. I'm surprised people weren't getting sunburnt standing outside the makeup store all day long. There was a lot of confusion throughout the day from fans of Jaclyn saying that they were told different things by Morphe employees. These employees remind me of my old sugar daddy, honestly, promising shit that just doesn't add up. Throughout the video, she showed us clips of her experience waiting in line to see Jaclyn and said that she'd been waiting since 7:30 a.m. and that now it was 10:30 a.m. and it got to like 1:30 or 2 and she just left. Apparently, Morphe thought that they'd be kind and generous by giving the people waiting in line pop sockets and tote bags, which looked cool, but nothing was ever going to amount to seeing Jaclyn Hill herself. There were people that even camped out the night before just to get in line. So what was with the big power tripping build up? How much longer was everyone going to have to wait in line for, and for what exactly? Now, the Morphe employees were going around handing out these scratchy cards to the remaining alleged 900 people, right? And apparently there were like 25 scratchy prizes to be won to meet with Jaclyn. This girl apparently got a hold of a grand prize and it turned out to just be a gift gift card, which was a hella letdown for her. Apparently this option wasn't even mentioned. They made it seem like she won a meet and greet with Jaclyn Hill, but instead she won a $20 gift card to Morphe. Outraged, the fan left and shared her experience with us on YouTube. I also got in contact with another fan of Jaclyn who provided opposing views on the event itself and also went in depth a little bit to what exactly happened. She arrived before 2 p.m. and went into a back room and came back at about 2:04. I reply, random, oh my god, I wonder what took so long, did she apologise? She said, not that I know of, but to me it wasn't really a big deal. I personally feel Morphe messed up because they didn't make it known that only the first 100 people and an extra random 25 people were going to go and meet Jaclyn. On the Instagram, I didn't see that till I was there and read a sign. And there was a long line and nobody told them they weren't going to go in and meet her, but afterwards she did come out and took pictures with people, but I wasn't able to stay that long. However, there were another 2 girls who additionally shared their shitty Jaclyn Hill meet and greet experience, which leads me to believe that this was in fact a shit show, because there's more people coming out with negative experiences over good ones. They had to wait in line for hours upon hours on end, and this is what they had to say.
So we get here like 8:30, still half hour before the store even opens, and there's a mile long line, which again, I don't care, I expect it. We get in line, and once the doors open at 9 o'clock, people come out there from Ulta or Morphe, I don't remember who it was at first, but they come out and they say, only the first 100 people are getting a wristband. And we're like, only 100? Like, there's easily at least 1,000 people in this line, and only 100 are getting a wristband? Like, what? So that's whatever. And then like, oh, but don't worry, we're giving away 1,000 scratch-off tickets, and if you scratch yours and you get to meet Jaclyn, like, you get a wristband. I'm like, oh, cool, that's awesome, because like we still get a chance. And like, but there's only 25.
There's a catch.
There's only 25. And I'm like,
so as we previously found out, there are only 25 extra tickets to meet and greet Jaclyn, meaning that she only had to meet 125 people that day. 125 people is a lot of people, so are the millions of people that follow her. And these are the people who support her brand. Maybe, just maybe, she could have arrived at the venue before 2 p.m. Maybe, say, in the morning when all her fans are waiting in line. Some were waiting in line the night before even. If she arrived earlier, I reckon she could have spared a day of her busy life, taking Instagram pics and F knows what, to meet her dedicated and loyal fans. If she had stayed the whole day, there's no doubt in my mind that she could have met at least half the amount of people that came to see her.
To the next people in line. I'm like, okay. First round scratch off happened, immediately get them. We don't get to meet Jaclyn. Okay, we don't get to meet her. It's like, no, but you won a cute Morphe tote.
I could have made that at home.
I mean, at least it's something, you know, at least that they gave you something.
Okay, no, but listen.
However,
The little girl behind us got so excited because her thing said a free tote bag with a free gift. So she's all excited, waiting for these people to bring her bag with a gift. It was a Morphe blending sponge.
Oh my god, bless. A blending sponge. Nah, I'm not hating. I love blending sponges, but I wouldn't wait in line overnight for a blending sponge from Morphe.
What I'm saying is, people were waiting in line and Morphe workers were walking by constantly, and even if you would ask, they never flat out said, like, no, you have no chance of meeting her if you don't have a wristband. That was literally never said until you already waited for 3 hours for scratch-off tickets that you lost. Like,
yeah.
Like, so these tweets are saying, like, you could have called the Ulta, but you shouldn't have to do that for one.
No,
like,
it should have been stated when they announced it.
You posted this all over social media. You should have gave every fact that mattered.
So her fans state here that literally Ulta, the venue in which Jaclyn was doing her meetup, were not compliant with the fans' needs and expectations to meet Jaclyn. It had not been stated otherwise anywhere that people would be waiting for Jaclyn that long with that big of a build-up to be told only the first 100 people will get to meet her. For some reason though, I was looking through the Instagram stories of Morphe when Jeffrey did a meetup with Morphe. His didn't go to shit. So it makes me think right now, as a consumer, a fan, makeup lover, YouTube beauty guru addict, was Morphe really to blame, or was the person behind the vault? And also, who organised this event? Behind the scenes intel people, I need to know. This meetup was about as failed as her apology video when her makeup palettes had to be returned and put into quarantine. And if that wasn't enough, Jaclyn blocked me on thy Twitter, like literally for no reason at all. But does she have something to hide from us drama channels? Is that why she's blocking? Block away, girl, block away. We'll still find out. Anyway, that's all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe. All my social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.